Hello everyone, Holden in the way. Today you find me in my back garden in my beautiful shed. Gorgeous day, absolutely perfect. Low humidity, not a cloud in the sky, just perfect. Been working in the yard and wanted to get on here and just check in. Recently went up north to the Twin Cities and Duluth and north along Lake Superior up to Grand Marais. Did some hiking and lots of eating, and yeah, it was a wonderful time. Perfect weather. One of the highlights of our trip was stopping in to see Mr. and Mrs. Smoking Cardboard. We had a great evening with Steve and Krista. Thank you so much, guys, for hosting, welcoming us into your house, and meeting the kids. And Krista put together a really delicious meal for us. Steve and I had a chance to bond over a pipe, some 1820 Germains. Thank you, Steve. It was delicious. Speaking of that, before I get too much further into this, my Seasmoke Pot, and in it some Boswell's Northwoods. Perfect day for that. Let me relight this guy. Pardon me. Good stuff. Anyway, my one regret with my meeting with Steve was that we didn't at least get a picture of the two of us together. The chat, the just being together was so much fun. It went so quickly that we had talked about recording it, and it just didn't happen. I think somehow it might have kind of ruined the vibe to record it. But I do regret that we didn't take a picture together. But you know what? We're going to meet up again, guaranteed. Steve and Krista got a sitter for the kids. We went to a microbrewery in town, and Steve brought along some games because he is the cardboard king. And you know what? I wasn't too sure how that was going to go. Hadn't had my game brain switched on for many years. Didn't want to embarrass myself too much, but it was fun. We had a great time. It really was fun. And I think, you know, Steve, seriously, 2 or 3 more games and I might have been mediocre. I probably would have worked my way up to average. But you know, who cares? It was so much fun. So thank you so much, guys, for inviting us to stop on our way up to the Twin Cities. Very kind and generous of you to do that. And you know what? It just confirmed that Steve's a great guy. In person, he's just as nice. He's just as handsome and gregarious as he is on videos. So from there, we went to Minneapolis and visited with the sister-in-law and her husband and kids and spouses. We had a great time, a couple days there. And then we went to Duluth. That was our home base. And took off from there to go hiking in the various, there are wonderful parks all the way up, 150 miles up to Canada. There's parks everywhere with stunning views, beautiful hikes, waterfalls. It was really great. And after one of those more arduous hiking trips, we got back to our home base, which is on it's a spit. It's a sandbar. It is the largest freshwater sandbar in the world. Yeah, it's in Duluth. It's 7 miles out into Lake Superior, 7 miles of beaches. 6 of them are open to the public. Our B&B was on that spit. and it was a lovely place. And that night when we got back, we thought we deserve a visit to the distillery, which is just across the bridge. Let me back up a minute. In 1871, the peninsula became an island when they dredged a 300-foot wide canal, the Duluth Ship Canal, and they placed a bridge over it. And it was a lift bridge, not quite the one you see today. That bridge was built in 1905. And what's interesting about it is that the whole 300 feet of two-lane road with a well, it looks like a garage. The guys pilot up there. That whole mass moves up into the air 150, 175 feet above the water. When the bridge is at set point, it's only 15 feet above the water. So anytime sailboats or pleasure boats or the Lakers, the freighters, come in, that whole structure rises to let the boats pass underneath. Unbelievable. Built in 1905, and it was rehabilitated 4 times. The latest one was 2009. So that night, we decided to walk across the bridge. Our B&B was only a block and a half from the bridge. Walk over the bridge, and there's a distillery about a block on the other side. As we were walking, the bells go off, the whistles go off, and I look out to my right and I see sailboats coming in off of Superior. And I'm thinking, man, they're stopping traffic, they're lifting this bridge for 3 sailboats. That's pretty incredible. They stop traffic. There are about 300 residents on Park Point, on the spit, and there's an airfield, and it's really an interesting place. It's been there for 5,000 years. They have history, and it was actually the start of Duluth, was that peninsula, which is now an island. So anyway, we instead of crossing the bridge, obviously we went down to there's a parade on both sides of the canal, and we went down there just to watch the bridge go up and the sailboats come in. And then, to my surprise, I spotted something to my left, which took me aback because it was a bit shocking. Hope you enjoy it. I'm glad we didn't leave.
They do seem to stay closer to that side, don't they?
They do.
I just mean, well, because of the rough day. Boy, I would have cleaned my elbows on this.
Wondered why the bridge was staying up.
Yeah.
Yes. Waving at everybody on the other side. Oh, here it comes down now. Let's walk out. thing's falling.